Angel 1. You who behold the angel, you must remember to hold fast to the earth. You who behold the angel, you must remember, else she destroy you. For the angel is not a mere piece, for the angel is of a fullness, to which you cannot conceive, to which you cannot imitate, to which you cannot humanize, to which you cannot represent, to which you cannot become. But what you can do is stand before her and be wholly human, wholly vulnerable, silent and awed. Be bold, O furious heart, in the heat of rapture, in the coolness of space, and behold her. For we might only see her once, or get a glimpse of that fullness briefly. And if you glimpse that angel, you might lose everything, be vaporized in a burning green sea, go mad in some humid tropic or blue Arctic. For she is the watermark, she is the mantle, she is the sign, she is the blazing path. Your gift to her, though she needs nothing, is everything. Angel 2. The angel does not respond to the abstract prayer. She does not come when you grovel to divinity. The angel is already present, it's just that we don't see her. She is the very substance, it's just that we don't know her. In rock and space, memory and bow, psyche and sea, she joins all contrary things. In the space between two apparent isolates, at the end of mind babble and opinionating, she appears. Not as some wispy abstraction, not some sexual persona, not some kind of radio dial, not as those things which we capture and put in our various cages, not your woman on a leash. In truth, we should never say the word angel, so baroque and timid is our image of her. But then, what is she? The sign, the direction, the pure manifest longing? Soon, soon, she will say, but not yet. First turn away from your machine towards elemental being. Let the sun again be your mark of time, let wind be again your breath. Let water and fire, not memory and mechanism, be your treasure. For she is all light and all iron, all gravity and weightlessness. She is the way you shall tell the time. And she will say, in me time shall be a kiss, and that kiss shall be a rainbow. How can it be so, you will reply, stranded there in all the fires, with her name on your lips. Angel 3. What world is this? A world without vertigo or abyss, with nothing above and below? A world of technocrats and madmen running fictions called countries, without even the sun and the moon as their guide. A world that is flat and barren and without fruit, that blindly tears up its own soil with machines. Is a world without angels and devils a world at all, or a simulacrum, an absence, a scream? And those who drive their deafening machines through the still waters, who live sealed in palisades, entombed in kitsch and replica, they think themselves very powerful. They think themselves divinely elected, those assassins of angels. Still she knocks at their door. Still she beckons them with another rain shower, another dawn. Still she fills the morning with dew, the evening star with tenderness. Still she never complains. How helpless is that angel in this world, how terribly beyond, how terribly sad, that the human is so deaf to her music. And yet if only one human listens, if only one human will stand before her, fully embodied and adorned, then all the angels will come rushing. Angel 4. In a country beyond despair, without spiritual ghosts, I saw you there, where a symphony of birds gathered on a tree of red and gold your breath. No, I do not think you are up there in some ether, but in the bloodstream and bone, in the nerve constellation and brain, in the heart enigma. No, I do not think you are a ghost, but pure mercury, flowing through absence, filling the hollow spaces, populating the blue air with bright flashes and syllables. Angel, you are the sign of our longing, the door to our becoming, the wind which blows inside our cages, which dares us to liberty. Angel, you are dare, motioning us through flame and ice, tempting us towards abyss. Angel, you are intemperate, chaste, but only to elevate our desires. And how deep and wide is that desire? How uncompromising is your aim? How hard can you be to meet her gentleness? How gentle can you be to meet her flame? The props of your culture cannot endure that space where the angel resides. You can throw them away now. For no clever irony, no pretty picture, no niceties or pretense, no stiff garments, no solemn occasions, no consoling glances, no puffed up speeches, no consensual laughter, no timid glances will do. And when she burns down the entire ghost town, what will remain? Only that autumnal storm, summit and abyss, earth and crown, invisible monument, where all opposites meet. Angel 5. Perhaps the angel I call upon has little resemblance to the cherished image. Perhaps she is found on some charnel orchard and not some astral plane. Perhaps we find her in mud and muscle and sinew, in shovel and spike, in deep terrestrial meaning. We are the ones who have lost the wing and remain haunted by some remembrance of flying. Perhaps all our bomber planes are thwarted angels and all our machines are crude replicas and vague remembrances of flight and vision. Bind yourself to that earth and not to machines, for machines are not angels or devils either, they are only dust. Bind yourself to that ever-giving bounty, to leaf and stem, to piston and root. Bind yourself to your heart's becoming and not to some poisoned factory of ideals. For it is in the binding that you find wings. It is in the binding that you find means. It is in the binding that you find verticality in flight. It is in the binding that the impossible task becomes possible. In the shadow of her wing, spirit is nourished. In the shadow of her wing, wondrous visions. In the shadow of her wing, in blood and feathers, in the binding, we grow. Angel 6. I would not pretend to know her. I would not divide or dissect her. I would not put her on that gray operating table. I would not design to make another cult to honor her. There are enough of those. Go, call her name, in empty spaces with no crowds or cameras, in moments when your teeth chatter with terror and you are chalk white against the sun. For you cannot capture her in frozen camera lens. You can only be subsumed when she floods the retinue with vibrant red trees. No, I do not think she is up there singing, but rather down here in the hot and cold hell. No, I do not think she will give you your wish or pander to your lesser desires. I rather think she will unstitch your heart slowly until your greatest desire is made plain. For she does not abide sentimental displays of wealth, but she is always there among the poor who call out for her. For if the note is clear, if it has the right pitch and intention, it cannot fail to reach her. If the melody is fine and transparent, and the words are plain, and the key is longing, she will come rushing. No, I do not think that she will save you, but she may show you a friend. No, I do not think that she will liberate you, but she may show you the labyrinth. Her gift to you will be a density, for that is the paradox of the angel. For she is as heavy as she is weightless. Her singing fields are equal to her dark metal, for she has 2 wings. And if you balance on lightness, you may fall into dark. If you face squarely that darkness, she will fall like rain into your arms. Angel 7. And yet she says, go back to breathing forests and moonlight. Be forgetful of the monuments of man. You only have to look, not with inquisition or grasping, but with tender regard. You only have to look at the fat man and his edifice of flesh to see that the angel resides therein. You only have to look at the skinny man who is always hungry, yet possessed by a blue flame, and all those fat, skinny men and women who are possessed by the angel on the Tuesday morning commute. Paradoxically, though she is here, she is not heard. Paradoxically, though she is always near and never far, the task is monumental, the work arduous, the way dark and slippery. For there are so many layers of pretense, so much slime and afterbirth, so many insects on the window. The angel is joy, though she is weeping. The angel is sublime, though she is seen through a dirty window pane. You, wind that sparkles, river that cools, sky that is undivided. You who is ever present in famine and feast. Though I hardly dare call you by name, Gabriel or Sky, please hear these words. Dear angel, I call upon you not from wishes, but from the convulsions of a violent dawn. Dear angel of fire and flower, wing and talon. Dear angel of rain shower, bird song, moonset and eclipse. Dear angel of avalanche and evening star. Do you hear me? Do you hear this prayer that is also a command? Angel 8. Each false thing returned, each unblemished desire must be angel. Each lapse of control, every blackout has to be angel. For the sundry concept, the petty conceptual thieves, the truism and cliché, the strategy will fail to move her. That is why we are thrown here, to unburden ourselves of those mechanical things. That is why she gives you crisis and conundrum, groundless terror. For only by losing the lesser concerns can you earn her trust. Only by triumphantly failing to adhere can you become faithful. For each angel is the fullness that you have lost, the paradox of embodiment, the inseparability of flame and space. And while you know about her from rumor, you have been sold the similitude, bought the reproduction, been fooled by those bright things that are dark at their core. Each angel is the curve on the horizon, the infinite expansion, the total intimacy. Each angel is a drop of rainwater on a leaf, a fine ink drawing, the outline of things. Each angel is the location of a shiver, the depth of a sign, the endpoint of skin, the doorway to a waterfall. Each angel is the unwritten masterpiece, the raw matter and bone, the summation of everything. Each angel is your ardent longing, the swan's curve of neck, the spiral conch, the grappling love embrace, the forgetfulness and unmaking, the unburdening, the false clothing, the lingam's thrust, the dove's sigh, dawn's obscenity, tooth and wing. Angel 9. Between the clashing of air and wing, light and blood, sea and star is her abode. Where all contrary things are enjoined, in the hollowness of space and fullness of flower, the metal and melting, the wretchedness and sublime is her mark. Before her, you are paralyzed with fear. Before her, your mission is surely jeopardized. For you will find no comfort in that place where the angel comes. And yet something else will be revealed, the very source and reason for a bird's migratory path, that upward spiral of leaf and vine. No, she gives you no comfort or utility, logic or deliverables, but a secret too deep to speak of. The more poison you extract from the root, the higher that sunflower bridge grows, that mediator of earth and sky. Yet even that sunflower bursts its seed and was torn down by that winter angel. For not even the king's sunflower survives her. Because she comes in unbecoming, in the shedding of husk, in the natural dying. But some, the brave and magnanimous ones, will meet her in life, in that overgrown garden with its grinning skulls and laughing children. Angel 10. Why then do you write of the angel? Why do you draw her back into the world? Surely she has left this place, surely we have abandoned her for good. Is man the assassin of angels? Did we sell her for black gold, strip mine her, empty her oceans? Haven't we gutted her precious substance, built terrifying monuments of power and subtraction in her place? Why then do you want to draw her back here, into a world that is plummeting towards void, where machines replace honeybees, where human ciphers shuffle blueprints of doom? Why would you want to language her? Hasn't she been enslaved enough by words? Do not think you would spirit her away. Do not think she will save you, for you have made a pact with her, and you must fulfill your end of the bargain. This is not an angel of sentiment, not that kind of dollar store angel that can be easily found and cheaply bought. This kind of angel is the very quintessence of your deepest song. No, she cannot be managed as resource or weapon. No, she cannot be subdued, made a personal plaything, for she has none of those boundaries. Don't you see? That is why she is so terribly feared, because you cannot circumscribe her. The angel principle is the high principle, yet she depends on earthliness. The angel principle is the vast sky principle, yet she depends on your depth and gravity. She is the way of your footsteps on the curve of the earth, the intersection of horizon and star. So why invoke the angel? Why supplicate her? Because all other strategies have been exhausted, and I know in my heart no one else will come.